Hi YouTube, Tim Unkert from Unkert Education here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install ClassicPress on Namecheap web hosting. So I've got my Namecheap cPanel open here. You should have that if you have Namecheap web hosting. And you may be going, well, okay, show me how, but what is ClassicPress? Well, let's go to the ClassicPress site. So I'm just going to go to Google here and search for ClassicPress. And I see this website, classicpress.net. Now, ClassicPress describes itself as a lightweight, stable, instantly familiar, free, and open source content management system. It's based on WordPress without the block editor. And this is actually a fork of WordPress 4.9. Okay, and so you can go down and check out what they've done. So they've taken away unnecessary plugins. They've claimed I've been reading about it, it's about half the code that has. And we have a bunch of information here, the blog, facts about ClassicPress, so on and so forth. So how do you install it? Well, if I go back to my cPanel here, I can go to this apps installer. It's called the Softaculous apps installer. I'm going to click on that. And we have a bunch of options here. Okay, so you have SitePad, website builder, blogs, and that's where you're going to find WordPress. But if you go right below that to portals/CMS, okay, and scroll on down somewhat towards the bottom, you'll see this ClassicPress tab here. I'm going to click on ClassicPress, and you should have the install tab highlighted. If not, click on that, and then click Install Now. And you want to pick what website to install it on. I have a couple different websites on this cPanel. Unkert Education is HTML, CSS. I'm not going to install on that, but timunkert.net is empty, so I'm going to pick that, and you can give it a name here, site name. So I'm just going to say timunkert.net. You can give it a site description. Let's just say a super cool site. You can give an admin username. Let's just say Mr. Unkert here. Admin password. You just want to make sure to copy this. I'm going to delete this installation after I make this video, so don't try and hack it because I'm not going to leave this up. Admin email here. I would change that if this were an installation I was going to keep for a while. And you can also set email instruction details to a certain email there. And again, I would change that if I was going to keep this for a long-term installation. After you fill out all that information, decide whether you want to enable multi-site, maybe do some advanced options. You're going to click Install, okay? And that's going to take a moment to install. Okay, and once that's installed, you'll see that the administrative URL is at timunkert.net/wp-admin. So if you're familiar with WordPress, the administration URL at WordPress is your site name /wp-admin by default. So again, it's a fork of WordPress 4.9, so it follows along with that convention. So let's click on this, and you'll see here that we've got a startup screen very similar to WordPress, a little bit less clutter. So I'm going to add a new post here just to show you how to do it. So let's just call this new post 1. And you'll see we have the classic editor that we can just start typing in, and we can use the classic tiny MCE editor. So this is a default, or this is a new post. 1 sentence, probably want to add more than that. We can go down here, add categories, tags, featured image, just like on the old editor. And I can click here to publish. If I want to go see my site now, I can go here. Let's open this in a new tab. So here's the site. By default, it has the 2017 theme. Here's that new post I just made. And you'll see that it has the default permalink structure. So the year, month, day, and then the post name. If I wanted to change that, just like WordPress, I'd go down to settings, permalinks, and I could pick, let's just say post name, and then save changes. If I wanted to change the theme, I can go to appearance themes here. You'll see there's some themes installed with ClassicPress by default. Let's say I wanted to switch to ClassicPress 2016, which is modeled after the WordPress 2016 theme. I would just click Activate. Okay, so now if I go to my site, let's go to Visit Site, and we've got this new post. Let's click on New Post. We see the permalink has changed to just the post name after the website name. If I want to go back here, I can just click on this again, go back to my administration or the back end of the website. Now, let's say I want to add some themes. So I can go to Themes, I can click on Add New. That's going to go into the WordPress themes registry. Now, you can install themes that are compatible with WordPress 4.9 and lower. So some themes won't work. For instance, if I go to install Astra here, it'll say here cannot install. So it just gives me, hey, you can't install that one. But let's search for, let's say I wanted to do 2014. I can go here and it says, oh yeah, you can install this. So I'm going to click install and then activate. And here we go. If I check out my site, we've got the 2014 theme now running in ClassicPress. So if you liked older WordPress and didn't really like the Gutenberg editor, this may be an option for you to try out. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. If it was, please like and subscribe, and I want to thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next one.